Hello and welcome to the Mal and Johnny Show. I know it's been some time, but we've had Christmas and this and that and the other. But it's good to say, well, Happy New Year, Johnny Tudor.
Happy New Year to you. Blwyddyn newydd dda. Welcome back.
Oh, no, and you're looking fit and healthy. You're looking nice tan there.
Well, I've been to Barbados.
Johnny Tudor.
I mean, after Christmas, I always like my bit of winter sun.
Yeah.
Because I think I suffer with this sad thing, where I don't like it when there's no sunlight.
Yeah.
So we opted on the plane, went up to Birmingham, caught the Dreamliner, and flew into Barbados, jumped on a ship, did a week around the islands, and then flew back.
Oh, what was it like?
It was lovely, 29 degrees. And when I arrived back in Birmingham, it was snowing, -2.5.
Oh, that's brilliant, though. I mean, you weren't actually performing, were you? Did you see any good shows?
No, I went to see the shows. I always like to support the pros. Mm-hmm. I tell you what, the shows were fantastic.
Yeah.
There was 12 kids in the show. They were in their 20s, I suppose, singers, dancers. But I was surprised by the professionalism. The lighting was so good. The production of the show was so good. They did a different one every night. Mm-hmm. One night they did an Elvis thing where they were all doing Elvis songs. Then they did from West End to Broadway and all the but they were really good, and the harmonies were terrific. The dancing was out of this world. It was just great. It was like, the pinnacle of the evening. We go for your dinner and then you go and watch your show.
And it's the same company every night doing a different show?
Same company every night.
Isn't that brilliant?
I mean, they didn't have as many, like when I used to do it, there used to be lots of people flown in like me to do two weeks just doing your show in between. I think they did fly a comedian in one day, but I didn't see that one. I think it was a show.
Okay.
But the actual resident show, I couldn't fault. It was fantastic.
Lovely. And you managed to get a little bit of sun?
A little bit, and all that lovely swimming in the old Caribbean Sea.
And was it warm? Was the sea warm?
Yeah, lovely. I mean, it's like a bath, isn't it? You ever been to the Caribbean?
No, never been to the Caribbean.
Oh, it's nothing much there other than the beaches. I mean, having said that, the French islands, you're like in the south of France. We went to where was it? The French island we went to? Guadeloupe.
Oh, lovely.
It was wonderful. It was just like being in the south of France.
Wow.
And you could spend euros there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what's strange is you go to a French island, you can phone France on a phone box and it's a local call. Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm glad you've enjoyed yourself. And it's going to be a busy week, isn't it? You've got a busy week lined up.
Well, yeah, we had a call yesterday to go on to Prynhawn Da on S4C because it's Santes Dwynwen, the Welsh.
So that's tomorrow, Thursday.
Yeah. So would Olwen and I go because, like, we're the golden couple. We've been together for 40 years.
How long have you been together?
I don't seem a day too.
How many years?
Well, we've been together about 3 years, 1977.
Wow.
But we actually got married 39 years ago.
And as Olwen says, 3 of the happiest years of her life.
That's right.
Well, that's great. Are you going to perform or just chat about love?
I don't know. They just phoned up. We just chat, I suppose.
Because obviously Santes Dwynwen is like the Welsh version of Valentine's Day, isn't it? So
that's correct.
Lots and lots of Welsh love around tomorrow, which is Thursday.
That's right. Aye.
Brilliant.
What have you been doing? I haven't seen you for ages.
I know there's been lots of family stuff, organising kids coming home for Christmas, and then of course it's January, so my last record came out in December, so it's time for a new record, Johnny.
Oh, you got to do one a month. Well, it wouldn't be normal.
Well, actually, do you know what? You've stumbled on my plan there. I'm doing one a month. Because if you're, in the old days, you used to make singles, didn't you? That's what you used to do.
That's right, yeah.
And then if you were lucky, you'd do a little bit of
And if the single got somewhere, you got to do one album and blah, blah, blah.
And then they started just doing albums, so it suddenly became an album world. And then, if sometimes you'd have to buy the whole album for the one song you liked.
That's right.
Well, these days now, with Spotify and Apple Music and all these different streaming services, you don't have to have the whole album if you don't like it. You just look for the one you want.
Download a track.
But it means that if you put all 12 songs out in one go, Well, that's it. It's all gone. So what I'm doing, Johnny, I'm thinking of you, Johnny.
You've done an album and you're letting one a month.
One a month. All building up to the big one, Johnny, in October. You remember what happened last year in October?
Yeah, you've got 50 years in showbiz, wasn't it?
So it's the end of that, it's the end of it, bookending it with a gig at the Swansea Arena. Have you ever been to the Swansea Arena?
No, it's brand new, isn't it?
Brand new. It's beautiful. We did a gig there with for the Maggie's charity when was that now? That was early December the 3rd last year.
All right, okay.
And, it's like 2,000 seater.
Oh my God. That's the size of the Palladium.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. And it doesn't feel... It feels quite intimate, and everything's new and everything works. So we thought, well, we did quite well at the Grand. Shall we push the boat out? Oh. So the house is on the line until October the 3rd next October.
So you've got to get 2,000 people to go to see the show.
That can't be that difficult, can it?
You're getting like Dorothy Square. You should be booking the Albert Hall, Nick.
Well, it's like life is short, isn't it? I think we're all finding losing family and friends and things. Life is short. So you might as well give it a bit of a bash.
Until the money runs out,
Until the money runs out. And I got a gig in London next month, so I'm planning for that. It's just a solo gig in interesting place, All Souls Langham Place. Now, it's not a gospel concert, but it's All Souls Langham Place is the... Have you known you watch the news, the 6 o'clock news, and they come in and to the BBC building, and they pass a church just on the right? Well, that's All Souls Langham Place, and it's a big church, and they've got an orchestra and a choir there. In fact, the guy in charge of the orchestra is from Neath, Michael Roberts.
All right.
Yeah, but downstairs they've got a nice room, about 200 people. 200, it's like,
nice,
has a little club vibe to it. So yeah, they're going to be there in February the 27th. So Wales Week is called.
Nice.
They're going to bring.
So when are you doing this one at the Swansea Arena?
October the 3rd. Put it in your diary.
October the 3rd.
We might have time.
Who's in the show?
I can't tell you. No, that's Johnny. That's. I haven't decided. No, obviously there's lots of people clamouring to be on the bill.
You definitely need a tap dancer. I've told you this before.
There was a big gap last time around. So a lot of international names contacting me now, Johnny. So I'm just I don't want to compromise any of them, because I might have to turn them down. But we'll see. We're a long time to go until then.
Oh, I've also had a call. Do you remember that thing I did last year? It was an R&D on. For those who don't know that, what's it stand for?
Research and Development.
Research and Development on a musical called Toy Mike Trev.
Yeah, yes.
All about the little busker that was in Cardiff.
Yeah.
Well, they've got some more money from the Arts Council and we're doing it again.
Right.
So I think this will be the 3rd R&D. So with a bit of luck, it will go out then after that.
Fantastic.
So they've asked me to do it again. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, that'd be brilliant. So you've got lots of stuff lined up for the year. It's like it's not,
But it's something to look forward to, isn't it? It's things you've got to do, know.
Yeah. And it's strange because you need, things in the diary, don't you, to say, right, with that. Like tonight is bin night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is right.
Your prostrate's got to be checked next month. Do you know that joke of what they got to tell you this joke? It's so funny. I forget which comic said it, but a guy goes in now for his man check, and the nurse says, well, you just take your trousers off and just lay down on the couch face down, and off she goes anyway. Then here's somebody come in, and there's the snap of the glove.
Oh.
Then the guy comes towards him with the finger, and does what he has to do, and he leaves.
Yeah.
Then the nurse comes in and said, who was that?
Didn't even buy me dinner. Oh well, it's something. Obviously, His Royal Highness the King Charles III. He's had a little bit of a dabble, hasn't he? So it's something. It is
pretty important, mate. I mean, I've had my old PSE tested. I always do every year.
Yeah, and that's important. I was speaking to a guy.
PSA. Yes, right. PSA.
So Ian Walsh, footballer. And he does a lot of commentary on football for the BBC and stuff. And he's actually an ambassador for Prostate Cymru, I think it is. And he just went on for a blood test, just a regular one. And they found out his numbers were up. So, and he's gone public with it to try and. I haven't done it. I am done it. I need to do it.
You've got to do it because I mean, you till you get it tested, you don't know, and it's no hassle. You just get the test, a blood test.
No hassle.
And if you have to have
What did you say?
the fickle finger of fate, it's not that bad.
You said it's no hassle. Oh, there we are. We're gonna go get your prostate. Like that's gonna be my line now. Get your prostate checked out. Johnny Tudor says it's no hassle. So there we are.
No, it's not. It's not.
Get it done. I've got to do it as well. So you're off to.
Right.
I'm off to a Newport tomorrow for Thursday. It's Thursday. In fact, I thought I was going today, Johnny. That's why I rang you this morning. I said, "Are you free today?" Because I thought I was supposed to be going to Celtic Manor it's for Team Wales. They've got like a business supper.
You mean the Team Rugby Wales?
No, it's the Commonwealth Games Team Wales.
Right,
so
okay.
It's quite a big audience, and they've got Tani Gray-Thompson. She's doing the speech, and I'm doing a bit of a turn at the end.
There we are.
So,
do you know when I was on the ship, because we had CNN and we had Sky and this like that, and I could see that Rhys Zammit has left us.
Yes.
I mean, he could have waited till after the Six Nations, couldn't he? I mean, come on.
I've got into rugby lately, and I tell you, because I'm mostly a soccer boy, as you know, but I got asked by the Ospreys to host their home games, and it's been great because they got some great guys. They're like Mike Ruddock, the ex coach of Wales, and so I sit next to Mike, and he tells me exactly what's going on. And it was interesting because I wasn't sure, because I didn't get to interview the players after the game. They come up, they pick on two players. They come up still smelling of grass, not grass, but smelling of the grass, and have a little chat. So someone said to me, if you can't think what to say seem to be very competitive around the breakdown. So I use that line most games now. It's great. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah. Oh, I love rugby. It's my favourite. I love it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I used to play it when I was living in my state as a kid.
Yeah.
We had our own pitch, the school had its own pitch.
Yeah.
And because I was little, I was always small. And there was this one bloke called Viv Tanner who ended up playing for Wales, schoolboy. He was about 6'2". Yeah. And he's coming towards me, and I got no chance of stopping this bloke. I thought he should have trampled all over me. Oh my God. Wow. But I got a few bruises, but I enjoyed it,
Yeah. No, it's great. It's really good. So, and of course, the start of the Six Nations is the start of spring, isn't it? So you know that the long dark winter is coming towards an end. So I think it's a couple of weeks' time.
2 weeks' time, isn't it?
2 weeks' time. Yeah, it starts in France, and then I think we've got Scotland as well. Anyway, I'm sure we'll talk about that in weeks to come. So we're back together, Johnny.
We're back. It's good. The man is back.
It's good to be back. And Love to Alwyn. I hope it goes well tomorrow. Lovebirds on. So
I'll have a look if you're around. It's in the afternoon.
Yeah, and the new single "Letting You Down." I tell you what, letting you down. Somebody said it sounded like a song from a film. So, have you heard of Talking Pictures? Is the TV?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I put your name forward for coming. They've got another show coming in the summer. They said, "Have you
going?" Right. I tell you what. Funny enough, I did that evening with.
Yes.
Well, the guy was in from Equity. Used to be the head of Equity. What's his name? Used to run that theatre in Monmouth.
Oh yes. Yeah, another guy.
Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, I think they've rung my agent, so I think she sorted something out.
Fantastic.
Is it July?
July, that's it. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so I needed... so they said it was... people saying, it sounds like a song from a film. I thought it'd be nice to do the video about being in a cinema watching a film. But then you go, what film are you going to put on? Because rights and all of that, the last thing you want to do is anybody to, say, well, you can't use that. So I spoke to the people at Talking Pictures, and they found me a film. They found me a film to use. So the video is all about going to the cinema, watching a film
that's good.
The film's called Letting You Down, starring Mal Pope. So I mixed the two thoughts of going to see a cinema film, and anyway, so that comes.
So what's the format of that? Then they interview you on the stage or something, and then you do a bit, and because I think they want me to do about 40 minutes as well. They want me to do some songs. I think
some songs, and they'll do. They'll maybe try and find some of your past performances. Show a little bit of that on the big screen. Mike Reid usually comes down and does the interviewing, and he's great.
What about the sound system? Do I need to take my gear?
No, you don't need to take it. Everything's there already, and you walk in like the star you are, Johnny. Don't have to carry it. In fact, get somebody to carry a bag, even if it's empty. Like your entourage with a big suit on.
So I turn up with my backing tracks and that's it.
That's it. You're all right.
And my tap shoes.
Absolutely. Bring your shoes. Make sure you bring your shoes. Forget your toothbrush and bring your shoes. Good. All right. Well,
hey, we got loads to do then, Bert.
We got loads to do. We better crack on with it now. So, lovely to see you. Love to Alwyn. Hope it goes well tomorrow. And it's goodbye from me.
And it's au revoir from me. I'll see you later.
Ta-da, bye-bye.